Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Zuckerberg, thank you so much for joining us today. As co-chair of the LGBTQ Equality Caucus in the U.S. Congress, I'd like to ask you a few questions about an incident that occurred several weeks ago now, and I would appreciate a simple yes or no answer. Most of these have absolutely no room for nuance. These aren't trick questions. I'd just like to clarify a few facts. So on February the 25th, Facebook took down a video posted by my colleague, Representative Marie Newman, in which she places the transgender flag outside her office. Is that correct to your knowledge? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, I'm not aware of this.
You're not aware of this?
No.
Well, the answer is yes. Facebook took her video down. According to Representative Newman, the reason Facebook gave for taking down the video was that it violated Facebook's community standards on hate speech and inferiority. Does that seem right to you, that if someone put up a trans flag and took a video of it and posted it on your platform, that it should be put down? Yes
Congresswoman, no, that doesn't seem right to me, but I would need to understand the specifics of the case in more details.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the answer is no, it's absolutely not right. Meanwhile, across the hall, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia posted a video to Facebook. Her video showed her putting up a transphobic sign so that Representative Newman, the mother of a trans child, could, quote, look at it every time she opens her door, close quote. Facebook allowed Representative Greene's video to remain online. Is that right? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, I'm not aware of the specifics, but as I've said a number of times today, we do make mistakes, unfortunately, in our content moderation, and we hope to fix them as quickly as possible.
Reclaiming my time, the answer was yes. Representative Greene's video was allowed to remain online. Representative Newman reached out to Facebook, and a few hours later, her video was restored with a perfunctory apology. But Representative Greene's video was never taken down. I'm not even going to ask you if I'm getting that right, as I was, because you obviously don't know. Are you aware that Facebook has repeatedly flagged the transgender flag as hate speech, and that trans-positive content ends up being taken down, while transphobic content like Representative Greene's video is not taken down and is often shared widely? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, I'm not aware of that specifically, but this is an instance of a broader challenge in identifying hate speech, which is that there's often a very nuanced difference between someone saying something that's racist versus saying something to denounce something that someone else said that was racist. And we need to build systems that handle this content in more than 150 languages around the world, and we need to do it quickly. And unfortunately, there are some mistakes in trying to do this quickly and effectively.
Mr. Zuckerberg, I'm going to give you your nuance this one time. As it exists today, do you think your company is going to get these content moderation decisions right on the first try eventually?
Congresswoman, if what you're asking is, are we ever going to be perfect? The answer is no. I think that there will always be some mistakes, but I think we will get increasingly accurate over time. So, for example, a few years back, we identified about...
I only have a couple of minutes, or 1 minute left, so I'm going to continue here. As it's been mentioned repeatedly throughout today, we just don't have faith that your companies have the proper incentives to proactively contemplate and address basic human rights. With that in mind, would you support legislation requiring social media companies to have an Office of Civil Rights reporting to the CEO, and that would mean you would have to reconsider your corporate structure, including the civil rights and human rights of the trans community?
Congresswoman, we took the unprecedented step of hiring a VP of Civil Rights, and I think we're one of the only companies that has actually done something similar to what you're saying.
Well, I hope that that you do better then, because this example I'm giving you was completely unacceptable. This panel has done something truly rare in Washington these days. It's united Democrats and Republicans. Your industry cannot be trusted to regulate itself. And with that, I yield back.